Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Here we go. Next installment. It says, say, do you think clouds... That's where we were at. Okay, I'm sorry if I don't remember saying it. But anyway, going to fight for Avalanche. Starts says, the foes do what I know. Do I look like a mind reader? I'm not going to say that word, even though you can kind of see that. I'm trying to blur that out. It's kind of not easy to do. Because it's a cuss word, and some people think it is. I don't think it is. But people will disagree with me, so whatever. So just in case they really think it is, I'm just going to try and just say it a little bit different. I'm going to kind of see what it is real quick and then take it off. Humph, y'all weren't such screw-ups. What a mean thing to say. But, you know, to your friends, co-workers, that are also your friends. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I don't really know the much detail. I've never really thought about to look it up. But the way that they share their bond, sort of, they look like they're kind of friends, but who knows. And again, these guys are also like, I wouldn't say exactly personal favorites. Okay, Jessie is somewhat of a favorite, but I wouldn't say like Ares, because she's not a character you can play on as. Do you mind not stepping on the keyboard, Princess? Anyway, which says, hey Barrett, what about our money? And I'll show it to you what he says. So like I said, whenever I do something like that, I won't be showing anything like that. I'm also going to mention this though, that when I do go do it, I'm not going to show any words, no nothing. I'm just going to just put on the camera, I will just put like some strings that will make the feel to it, you know. Even though you might kind of see words in the glance distance for some of it, I think I might do that. I don't know. Next year, I just maybe not do it. Just probably just do the beginning scene again or something. It just makes it feel better, because this is just for the game, though, man. Yes, it was the best game in its time, not the better of any game, no, or not best over any game, no. Yes, I liked it, but it was also popular, and this game is still popular to this day more than any game out there. I mean, and it's, you know, you're right, and you know, enough to be overly populated. I mean, it does deserve to be populated, but I disagree that it should be the only one. I'm not saying that, okay, it shouldn't get popularity, but the other games should get popularity too. Like, there's just old games you should be coming back. I forget, like, games I enjoyed, you know, like anybody else. I'm not saying this game should have never been, or any of the other entireties to it, but, you know, they should have brought it back anyway, even if it had to have been through, like, Konami or something. You know, whatever, you know, or, you know, because Nintendo, believe it or not, after Nintendo 64 and GameCube, well, no, wait a minute. No, it's, well, in a way, it's like they're no longer, but then if you think about, like, Wii, they're still in business. I'm not a fan. Do you have to crawl on things? Jeez. Anyway. Nothing, sorry. That's what the guy says, anyway. See? I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, yeah, where was I at now? I forgot, thanks to her doing that. It wasn't her fault anyway, she didn't know she was going to. I don't blame her, like, it was really, like, she meant to do it, but, you know, whatever. What was I saying to you guys now? Oh, God. Yeah, popularity. Popularity, you know, because all in fairness, mate, I don't know if you can see that light, I'm sorry about that, guys. But anyway, popularity should be shared, honestly. Come on, man. And that's another thing. though, that violence should stay in games. I'm sorry, but it just should. Because in this reality, as I have stated on Facebook, that, because I really meant that in a line. Now, what about, because this is how I put it. This is a real public announcement, but, you know, whatever, just to get people to realize that, you know, violence belongs in video games. And the fact that we're sending out our troops is just killing families more and more every day. And I may not be personally involved, but in a way you are, kind of, because you feel for them. You know, people that are nice, no matter how evil you are, but, you know, then again, nobody's really evil like me. I'm not really judging. But anyway, like I said, from what I can see, I mean, everybody does really good. Anyway, instead of having our troops going out there and because you know, just one by just training our troops to just do violence in video games, instead of having them going out there and killing and then wind up being killed. That's just dumb. Or either that, or just give them tranquilizer guns, for crying out loud, and end this war without any more casualties. Too many things, because look what happens. You got a dang dude that comes along and puts a bomb and blows up people, and soldiers die. And families suffer, whether it's a woman, it's a man, God, even a man if it's their son. People have lost too many lives in this war, even people on the other side. And no one's really enemies or necessary allies, I guess, the way it's fighting, if you think about it. But, I mean, you're all allies in one way or another. Why can't we just get along? No more freaking wars. Just leave the violence where it is. I'm going to tell you something. There is too much regret in this world. It's just like, okay, I go up there and I kill a friend of mine. I'm going to go to jail. But it doesn't matter whether I'm actually in jail or not. I'm already in jail because it's of regret. If it wasn't for that, it'd be getting up like in these video games. It'd be knocking off like it never even happened. You know, like they never even died to begin with. Like I never even touched them or even, you know, to even kill them. I'm sorry, but that belongs in the game, just like stealing. And the stealing, by the way, I believe it goes into Grand Theft Auto. You know, games you can steal money with. In Final Fantasy VII, I would not recommend you steal. There's no point. It's just weak money anyway. When you can get more money. And at the beginning of the game, you really don't need very much money. And it's not really going to help you anyway. I'm just talking about one part I know of. That if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. But there is always get pubs. Yeah, that much I will spoil. I'll tell you. I've gotten that. That's what I'll get. Even to the next LP through. I probably won't show it on the screen because I've already shown. I will have sort of showed this. Okay, guys, I gotta go.